one lane
rather than two.
both of it.
Exactly, it's just a different situation. And as you mentioned, Vela, the Chang'e comes in. I feel like personally, since it's very frontal, right? The meteor shower comes in from the front and that's it. It's a lot less versatile, a lot less surprising to deal with if you're a marksman. But of course, if it's going to be a big combo situation, that meteor shower will be able to actually stop the engage because everyone else trying to follow up on the fatal links, maybe will have second thoughts seeing the amount of stars flying around.
And remember, there will be radiant armor to be built from the UAE.
Definitely,
so
definitely.
The damage cannot have the maximum output because Chang'e need to build, like for example, the glowing one or even the
Ice Queen
Divine
one.
Blade.
I feel like Ice Queen 1, Genius 1 is needed by the side of Chang'e, but yeah, it depends on... I feel like the only advantage that they have with the Chang'e is only like clearing of the wave of the minion, which is going to be very fast, but we will just witness the fourth game right here between UAE versus Syiria inside of the Bali 14 World Esports Championship 2022. We will just jump and witness it. Who will be taking this one? Is it going to be Syiria taking the second point, or United Arab Emirates will be finishing this one with 3-1?
After that, you can see it's always contesting the clear in the mid lane, right? But just like that, already aggressive moves being made from both these teams. And whoever gets the advantage here will be able to roam a lot better. With the blessing though, the Kadita will be able to sustain a lot better. This is what makes this hero so underappreciated.
And for the matchup itself, like Chang'e plus Kadita to be on the mid lane, it's gonna be very, very fast clear lane, so they can like for example, more easily to do the rotation.
Yeah. And remember, Atlas is not too tanky. I mean, like, it's a sustained hero, but not too tanky because I think like the base health is being reduced before. So I feel like Atlas needs a proper setup. If the setup is not there and it's being poked by the damage given by the Breath of Ocean or maybe the Ocean Oddity, and also with the Star Moon coming from Red Panda that is going for the mid lane, is another exchange of the role again coming.
Oh yeah.
Because the jungler is actually doing it like fair again, while the roamer is actually Snake Yame. So they keep changing their role. They want to find something suitable for Syiria because they're giving surprises over surprises to the side of United Arab Emirates.
How crazy would it be if the whole time Syiria was looking kind of shaky because they were not in their original roles?
Possibly,
That's a movie anime maneuver, but right now it's working really well. Syiria is having a lot of pressure, but unfortunately the first blood, the 2 kills picked up by the UAE, that's a lot of early game damage. The Paquito in the jungle, knocking people out as expected.
It's a bad news because the first start ball going up from land of down, and I think UAE will get it for free.
Yep. So yeah, with this kind of movement, I feel like they really depend on Esmeralda plus the Thomas later on from the Syiria side, but United Arab Emirates, they're taking a lot of advantage. Oh, but the Mirror Station, one more hit, and here you go, the Popular Kupa is gone in the hand of this Beatrix, and it's even a solo kill. It's a solo kill. I mean, like, the advantage from the United Arab Emirates is just so huge, but the Fatling connected the 2 members, rogue waves, trying to stab himself, but no, Red Panda is down.
The fake rock wave.
Yeah, the fake rock waves, apparently.
Got the heroes there on the mid lane. It's very, very painful, and now even the knockout strike. Look, Tams is a sustainable hero, but 1 HP bar.
Because it's a killing spree, Assassin's Emblem. I mean, like, it's very painful.
It's a Paquito. Especially once the Hunter Strike is completed, there's gonna be a lot of damage, man. 2 jabs most of the time is enough to shut down someone, and just like that, they just have to respect the potential for someone to get absolutely deleted.
But look at that one, 7-minute down here, almost getting caught, but look at the Red Panda. Oh, the damage that is given by Weird is just so huge, and they are still aiming for more this Thomas with the Inverno, but look at that! Actually, they are the one who is disengaged after the dive coming from UAE. UAE looking very strong, but they really need to convert it into something because they win the war with a 6-0 so far, but they don't have anything. I mean, like, they don't have even current. Another point kill, but what's the thing? What's the objective that they can try to get it at this time?
And even like Popol and Pupa is using the flick out, even Snake and trying to cover it, and Syiria need to destroy the tempo that United Arab Emirates have. If not, Syiria will go down.
Syiria will also have to pick which lane do they want to sacrifice at this point, because UAE they have too many tools. Every single member on their team have burst damage, so if they want to save a lane and use that lane to try and make plays off, it makes more sense than to actually match the UAE and lose on multiple lanes at the same time.
Remember, don't drag this game to the late game because Syiria have a very good high grounds defense here with the Falling Simoon, with the Meteor Shower that actually going to be having a hard time for United Arab Emirates to dive in easily later in the high ground. So they really need to keep doing the pick off, but back again, they really need to convert it into something because right now, they're going to be going for the turtle, which is a very good one. After taking this turtle with the shield on their hand, they're supposed to have move around and try to get something. One jab here, Petrify with the Breath of Ocean and Rock Waves. It's not enough damage to take down this jab.
Because of the level difference and the item difference. And look, the perfect match trying to get it.
Always.
Killing spree got it by Weird, and Fataling connects to one hero, and Weird like Maru is taken down.
If you notice the Beatrix, she's not playing with the usual style we've been expecting. Again, the Paquito with the plays right here. With the Hunter Strike as well now, that's going to be even more damage, even more pickup potential. But as I was saying, the Beatrix going with the Nibiru and not going with the Wesker and the Renner. So no snipes and no shotgun plays coming in. We'll have to see if that's effective enough going up against the UAE. So far, not so much.
Maybe because they are going for the Demon Hunter Sword instead of the other thing. Because usually when it's going for the Wesker, it can be going for the Hunter Strike and then go to Malefic Roar. But another point kill here on the hand of Axe Buaz here. But chasing over the Thomas, running away. And it's 3 members chasing him down. 2 turrets. Oh, but how many seconds is that one? The Populate Koopa is gone in 1 second, and the burst damage that is coming from United Arab Emirates is just so huge. Even Bullets haven't used the Rock Waves yet, waiting for the perfect moment. Maybe the Fataling combo with the Rock Waves later on will be shown.
Well, at this point, it's the not so rough ways. People are not actually getting picked off by it, so he is struggling. The Kadita pick is so quick to actually supplement the wave here and also do a lot of burst damage, but right now the UAE are the ones superior, and just like that, as we're talking about it, the Rock Waves will take out that Atlas. That was an interesting play there. No follow-up on the Fatal Links.
I think like the Chang'e will be the key for Syiria to like prolong the game.
That's
he needs
true.
to sustain
That's
the game. Oh, Rock Wave! Go to the Red Panda, and Red Panda is taken down.
That's the Rock Waves I'm mentioning. I mean, like, the Rock Waves coming from this Valentina is just going to be a full potential for United Arab Emirates. And oh, they're generally going for the mid lane. Oh, it's very painful, the damage that is given by this Beatrix. I don't know what kind of item that he built already.
Hunter Strike is available for the Beatrix for sure. So I think the burst damage is there for sure. I think coming in that they'll go with the BOD as well as the Malefic Roar just for maximum burst potential, especially on that Wesker.
Yep. Going in already. They want to jump in perfect match. Will they be going? Oh, the true man battling with the mirror station. But that will be done. But at what cost? They are taking 3 members from the side of Syiria. Meteor Shower, unable to put back United Arab Emirates that is trying so hard to push it towards Syiria. It's 7 minutes game, and they are gonna be trying to end it up pretty early, I guess, because they keep trying to push in the top lane and also in the bottom lane.
Even the Renner Apathy takes half HP from Chang'e.
Yeah,
very painful. And Weird he didn't join the team fight now. And later, if he got to join the team fight, I think it's gonna be nightmare because like the Blade of Despair just gets secured by Jet.
Usually, Blade of Despair is not the item for Paquito jungler, right?
Usually it's the Hunter Strike into something like a Bloodlust Axe or a War Axe. But no, we're doing so well. There's not a lot of tanky members on the side of Syiria that he specifically needs to target, so BOD it is. More burst damage.
True.
I think there's going to be a lot of one-shots in the next few minutes.
And I think it's because they know they are having a very huge advantage. They don't want to lose the chance. I mean, like, Blade of Despair all the way to try to burst down the rest of the player coming from Syiria. But yeah, it's 11,000 difference from the 8 minutes. And Bulex already finishing the concentrate energy. Imagine, with that magical damage from Bulex that is going for the Falling Salmon at the moment, it's gonna be very tanky for the Valentina later facing Syiria, and the level gap is just too far. It's 3 levels minimum. The differences between them, and the method is not really working. Even though, despite they are still having like very good high ground at the moment, but it depends how United Arab Emirates dive into the side of Syiria.
For now, at least, the range is too short. And the duration, it just takes a bit too long for the damage from the Meteor Shower to actually pose a threat to the members of the UAE. The Chang'e will get stunned or, you know, worse, one shot before the damage can even come through. So for the UAE, they're just playing it out right now. If they don't make a huge blunder and maybe lose, 4 members for no reason, I think it's going to be very difficult for Syiria to try and force them into an unfamiliar location.
But there's a lot of heroes to get it shut down, like for Jet, Easy, Weird, and the Bullets. If they can take down that 4 heroes, I think that will be a huge goal to be get by Syiria.
That's true. I mean, like, one shutdown will, like, dragging 600 golds. Imagine they have like 1 or 2 on their hands. So the gold difference will be like, actually, it's gonna be like swapping a little bit. And the minion waves push. This is the advantage of having the Red Panda Chang'e. I mean, like, the presence of the Meteor Shower will be clearing the minion very fast. And Ice Queen 1 is there, but they still need penetration. Divine Cleave,
Genius
Glowing Wand, Genius Wand, a lot of things. Will they be able to do that? Because actually the Esmeralda will be taken down that fast.
That's not a tank.
That's not a tank.
It's Esmeralda. She's supposed to last a bit longer, but not against the UAE with 17 kills right now. 1 second and you're gone.
Oh my god, Jet is full level already.
He is full level and he has a lot of items. He has the Bloodlust X as well right now, so he is also going to be sustainable on top of actually doing a ton of damage. So the UAE, they can do whatever they want at this point as long as they don't give away the kills. But they seem to be taking it slow yet again. Is this going to be a mistake?
Is it gonna be like that? 6 levels gap to the Kadita, to the 5 levels to the side of this Popol and Koopa. A lot of different things. But Malefic Roar on the hand of Weird already. Will they try to go over to Lord because they have the chance to do it? I mean, like, look at the AoE that they have. They have a very big one. Just put 7 minutes stand to the ambush and try to get and pick up the players coming from Syiria. It's still a very huge possibility, but no, they're trying to put all of the waves first to the side of Syiria. They want to do the wave management, but they also like freezing the lane. So I'm very confused of what kind of situation they try to get here. Are they gonna be forcing Syiria to do the war first before going over the war?
Well, that is ideally what they can do, but right now, it just seems like just taking it easy. They're taking away all the buffs.
Yep.
They're leaving the Lord just standing there, waiting for something. Maybe they're gonna wait till it evolves, and then they'll try and go for it. But honestly, I think at this point, if you just brute force the fight onto Syiria, there's not much they can do. The gold difference is at 15,000 almost. And I think they are just planning on making it worse and worse for the side of Syiria.
Just they try to farm the kill points right now.
Whoa!
Yep.
Yikes.
Yeah.
The damage is huge.
I think huge is an understatement right there. Right now, though, Syiria, they're getting caught off. Fatal
Battling.
Links onto the majority with the Nibiru's Passion behind it. Double kill secured, and they will still be going on into the Meteor Shower. They don't care about the damage coming in. Even the Beatrix just stands in the middle of it, and it doesn't matter. She doesn't care.
Yep, go back, guys. Until 50 kill points, it's very far away. You cannot end it too fast. But again, because the kill points is gonna be calculated on the tiebreakers rules, right?
Yeah.
That's why I've said it. So
Yeah. But yeah, you know, they're supposed to go for the Lord because there's 2 heroes that is down from the side of Syiria, but no, it's not.
no, they don't want it.
They don't want it. They just want to wait for another kill that they can try to take here from the side of Syiria. But back again, I mean, like, this is Chang'e. If you are unable to dive in, the Chang'e will just open up the Meteor Shower and the level gap is catching up. I mean, like, if they keep doing that, it's not really good.
Yeah, legit. FYI, the Lord on 60 minutes will be very strong.
Okay.
So
Wow.
maybe they were gonna wait for it.
Wow! Sniper here from this Beatrix. Kill this Popol and Koopa.
Now you see him, now you don't. That's the magician coming in from the UAE. Popol and Koopa gone just like that. And if you look at the items, it's so desperate for the side of Syiria. The Kadita is forced to itemize with a Dominance Ice.
Oh, no!
Not ideal at all. And if you take a look, Immortal is done for Jed on the UAE side, so he can actually do whatever he wants. If he gets taken down, there's no guarantee that Syiria can take away his second HP as well. The Wind of Nature is also completed for the Beatrix, so relatively, a lot of respect built, even though there's not a lot of physical damage on the side of Syiria.
I don't know why this Esmeralda going for the magical, I mean like for the damage instead of taking care of the maybe blade armor or anything to prevent the damage given by the Beatrix. I mean like the item station need to be right here because they need Esmeralda and also Thomas to tank the damage. They have a proper damage already by the presence of Red Panda and also Snake Game. I feel like they are lacking of the defensive here. I know they are
Maybe the
having
physical
like
defense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially for the physical
Like
defense.
for example, the antique mirrors or even the blade armor. Ooh, Rainer Sapat is guy cancelled.
The damage is not there to
It's
the side of the
right, the blessing of the ocean for the Kadita. That's what's so annoying, right? You can get her so low, and then everything just comes back. That is why it's so difficult. If the Kadita can, trade 1 for 1, but then regen all that back, that is how it gets unfair for your team in that situation.
Yeah.
The UAE though, again, denying buffs, trying to make the gold lead even more significant at this point, but it's gonna hit a limit sooner or later. What is the plan here, man? They're just waiting around in the jungle.
I mean,
They're
they're
camping.
supposed to go for the Lord
20K
because
gold.
Syiria cannot get out. But look at that one, Breath of the Ocean, wrong ways, trying to get over this fake Kadita, but they are not gonna be able to do it.
Yep, the damage is not there because
20,000
yeah,
gold.
20,000.
like freezing the lane so they can get more advantage if Syiria is going out from their turtling mode, so they will get killed.
Yeah, but they're supposed to go for the Lord. I mean, like, they have tons of chances to do it. They have plenty of time to do it as well because the Syiria won't go to check it. They don't have the courage to do it because they must. If I were Syiria, I will just stand for the high ground because despite the Lord is
for
going to
it.
be very cool to be put inside of that, but I still have Meteor Shower to clear it.
And
But
remember, they have Popol and Koopa.
that's true.
So if UAE got mistakes there will be one straight push.
Exactly. The one straight push is a big factor, but the same can be said about Syiria. They have to be worried about the Beatrix using the Wesker and just two-shotting their base anyways. So, I feel like at this point, the UAE have all the cards. They're just, I don't know, maybe they haven't had bonding time, so they're camping in the jungle, right? Having a good time, just waiting for victims to just walk in right now. Honestly, for the most part, they don't have to do anything much. So, they steal away the Meteor Shower right here, trying to poke and harass the members of Syiria in their own base.
Oh!
Look at that. It's a lot of pain, and that's the final
Battling.
links, and that will be the follow-up.
Yo ho ho, 1 point kill here to the side of United Arab Emirates. Will they be going for the Lord this time? Because this is enough moment already. Bullets already poking for it. I'm hoping they're gonna go for it, but no, they're not. They're gonna wait for another minutes, maybe inside of the Land of Dawn, to check if they're gonna be able to claim up the items that they need. I feel like the items supposed to be on their hand already. I mean, like, it's more than 10,000 golds for each player. Bullax giving quite a huge damage, but it's the Kadita still have the Thalassophobia. So I think like it's still gonna be very okay for them. But one, right? Boop, boop, boop. It's not
Headshot,
being
maybe?
over. No, it's not gonna be like that, Coleus. It's not gonna be one shot, one kill.
Well, it might be, so we're just waiting for the right moment right here. The UAE definitely is trying to make sure that they get at least the Chang'e. Red Panda now with the Divine Glaive, so
Oh no, this is
More-
not looking good for United Arab Emirates. to be
exactly,
honest.
the damage is only gonna get higher and higher. And of course, you can do a lot of damage, but if you're a Beatrix, right now he has the Wind of Nature as well, so no protection against the magical burst coming in.
That's true.
If a Kadita can coordinate with the Chang'e and do burst damage, they can take him out. And as Big Brother Leos just said, the Popo and Koopa can facilitate that one straight push all the way towards the base.
Yep.
So we just have to see.
So
no.
the time bomb is ticking right now for the UAE. But the problem is, are the bomb gonna explode?
That's the thing. Are they gonna explode? Because actually Kadita is also catching up about the items like the Lightning Truncheon just now after Clock of Destiny and also Dominance Ice that is forced to be made because of the damage that is given from United Arab Emirates. But look at that one. Actually, the damage from Bullets is very huge, but forcing the rest of the player coming from Syiria to get back after losing Snake Game. But again, Lord is way open. Way open. To be honest, at this rate, I don't even know why they are not going for it.
Yeah, we can go maybe
I'm
into a
gonna be
player
honest.
interview and we can ask them directly. So what's the issue here? What's wrong with the
Yeah.
Lord? You know?
Yeah.
Maybe it's like the
Lord
Mobile
phobia?
Legends. No, the Mobile Legends on 2017. Because back on the 2017, Lord didn't give you any big things, I think. Just
Right,
the
so
gold and everything.
maybe they're just not informed of the new meta in the current situation.
It's 5 years
out of
ago.
curiosity, out of curiosity.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
now,
5 years ago.
Yeah, they trying to.
They haven't moved on yet. They're still living in 5 years ago. They haven't moved on yet, maybe, perhaps.
But look at this one. Actually, the Python Koopa is being opened directly to the side of United Arab Emirates, but they don't have enough damage. They keep freezing the lane and make Syiria having a hard time over and over again. Do they want to make the difference of the gold reaching like 30,000? That's why they try to drag this game longer, because even look at that one, Atlas with Enchanted Talisman. That is very interesting. He wants to have the cooldown reduction, actually.
He wants to have the mana available to just stay out here and move around like this again and again. Fatal Links is being used only onto one person. Look at that burst coming in though, but with the Thalassophobia won't be an issue, and they go back to the status quo. Maybe they're trying to raise awareness about something by, maybe there's a message hidden here in the gameplay of the UAE. Unfortunately, we are not aware of any such thing. So if you guys know anything, do mention it.
Yeah.
Right now, we're just waiting.
From my experience, like the longest game I ever casted is 57 minutes.
57.
What about you?
I think there was a game like 2-3 seasons ago, I think. I believe it got above 60, but I might be mistaken.
Above 60?
I think so. I might be mistaken though. Again, it's been a long time. I'm quite of age at this point, so my memory isn't that good.
Okay, but for me it's 128 minutes, but it's for Dota too. But yeah, that is
not
so
Mobile
crazy,
Legends.
I know, right?
Yep.
But yeah, here you go, finally connects and taking down Popol and Koopa. Just like that. But on the other side, we are seeing the jab is being punched back here. The Esmeralda will go back as soon as possible, but 7 minutes then is just gonna go back. They're just gonna drag this game. I don't know for how long, but again, the bomb is ticking. The bomb is ticking. I know how strong Chang'e for the late game. We can underestimate it in the early game, but later on, it's not gonna be that easy with the Divine Glaive. It might be like, it's like, at least the minion waves will be cleared so easily. So United Arab Emirates won't be very easy to end the game. They have the tons of chances to do it. They have tons of chances to go for the Lord, but they don't.
The Lord already waving his hand. Hello, I'm here. But the Paquito is still ignoring him. Wow.
That's the thing. I mean, like, what's the purpose of this one? If they have a purpose, it's gonna be very good. I mean, like, they're winning in every aspect already, but they don't want to end the game.
Unless they're doing something out of the game, I have no idea. Maybe they're trying to raise, again, awareness about some issue in their own country.
Maybe they're trying to break the Guinness World Record for the longest game on mobile game ever.
This is not good.
Yep.
Look at that, what shutdown happens. But the Kadita will be taken down in the hand of Weird. But a shutdown, a very big shutdown even for Syiria to catch up the difference right here. I mean, like, a solo kill.
26k.
26, 25k more or less. I don't know. So if this happens, right, a shutdown will actually swing the gold back. So for the side of Syiria, soon they'll try and do something. And again, I have no idea. This is a very confusing situation. I'm pretty sure most of us we just want some answers, man. If you guys in the comment section have any information, we are all ears right here in the caster desk. As that's gonna be the unstoppable. But at this point, it's like, okay, now what?
Now what? The split push will happen from the side of Syiria to clear out the wave of the minion, but the Beatrix will be trying so hard to chase this Chang'e, but this Chang'e doesn't have any escape mechanism. At this rate, he just wants to go for the base right now. Jump around using the Ice Queen one, and here you go. At least he got 2 turrets, Like, Syiria have some movement, apparently.
Yep. I just remember the Chang'e hero catchphrase, run, Roger is coming, but there's no Roger there.
Yeah, Roger is in the previous game.
Yeah, on the previous game. And back again on the status quo.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, like, I mean, like, the step up of the movement that is given by Syiria is looking good. I mean, like, it's a step up for Syiria. At least they are getting 2 turrets on their hands, so it's a very good movement. If United Arab Emirates, again, not trying to add a game as soon as possible, they might keep losing this. I mean, like, Red Panda gonna be back in like 15 seconds, and they're not even poking the Lord. Finally, after a good, I think, like 10 minutes or 15 minutes, I don't even know. finally they're poking the Lord right now inside of the Land of Dawn. And this is gonna be the first Lord even inside of this game.
Yeah, it's about time. But right now, again, there's a pick-off. Nothing new there at this point.
Yep.
Finally, the Lord is taken. It's a 24-minute game. Is this the longest game in the tournament so far?
No, it
They
was like
already bored,
26
maybe?
minutes before. We were having 26 minutes.
26 minutes. all right.
26 in the previous match between the Bangladesh versus
Oh, you're right.
Bhutan. But right now, Demon Hunter Sword in the hand of Purple and Koopa, and the wave of the minion keep coming back and forth here from the side of UAE towards the Syiria, and they keep trying so hard to push the lane, but you know what? This is just like so crazy coming from United Arab Emirates. They just like want to wait for the Lord to come, and actually they're gonna be trying so hard to push it.
Right,
Yep.
Finally.
The base is open right now. Are they gonna end it because Meteor Shower is done to toss out and battling? Trying to do the perfect match there. One hero is going in the air and the base is open. The UAE didn't
Lord.
want to hit it, but the Lord will end the game. So UAE, congratulations.
Right, I mean, it took you 24 minutes, UAE, but you finally did it. What an impressive performance.
Yeah.
Definitely took no time at all.
Yo, what a really nice performance coming from UAE right now. They're securing 3-1 here with tons of